his broken statues, and we celebrated when he was overthrown. He was all over the continent building what we know as the Casablanca Group, which was a Pan-African group, the first group to say United Africa now. And they put the Moravian group to say, in the least time possible. Well, 60 years have passed, and now Ibrahim Traoré says time to continue what Thomas Sankara started, and they say, oh, not yet, not yet, not yet. We see that the Casablanca group was right, and the Moravian group was wrong.
Yeah.
It is time for us to right our errors and our wrongs. Yes. There is plenty of reason for us to take this personal, because Kwame Nkrumah is watching us right now.
Right now.
And he
right
said,
now.
if you want to be free as Ghanaians, show me that you have changed.
Yes. Right now.
Show me that your mentality is different. It is our time. There is a new Casablanca group, and it is called the Sahel. And Chad is rising to join. Senegal is rising to join. And as this man, Ibrahim Traoré, survives, more will join. We have a president that says, I see Congo. And when I get things stabilized here, we go into Congo. How many African presidents have said that?
No.
We have a president that says, I see Sudan. And when I get things straight in Burkina Faso, we go into Sudan. How many African presidents are talking like that?
No one.
So if we keep this man alive and protect this man with our lives, this man is setting the blueprint for the United Africa that Kwame Nkrumah always wanted.
Yeah.
Yes. We must be willing to die for him, but we must also be willing to live for him.
Yeah.
Make this message and make this name known all around. I should not speak to any Ghanaian that does not know who Ibrahim Traoré is. We should all know, because he is us and we are him. And my job as Hakeem Royce of Glue Nation, God, Love, Unity, and Enlightenment is to bring black diasporian investors and builders here from the West. But are we ready? Are we ready? Do we have control of our resources? Do we have sovereignty over our land? Or will the people continue to come and say, Africa's not ready yet? Maybe everything that the West and all of the narratives that the West has put out about Africa is true. We have to write our own story. We have to tell our own narratives so that diasporians will want to come back here. Plumbers, builders, infrastructure, people that would invest in the different sectors. They want to come, but they see the wars and they say, are we ready? They see what's going on in Ivory Coast with the Ivory Coast president training jihadists to go into Burkina Faso and overthrow Ibrahim Traoré.
Babylon.
In the West, Babylon uses these things to keep people from coming back and helping to build the continent. Let us show the world that we are ready for repatriation and that we are ready for the diasporians to come home.
No.
Tell these Babylonians to get out so we can make room for our people to come back. I am a slave that was taken 400 years ago, and I have returned, and more of us is coming. Let us show them that they are coming back to something. Something better than imperialism. Something better than subjugation. Something better than slavery, which is all we have in America. Yes! Show them that we are building something here in Africa that they can't get anywhere else in the diaspora. In the words of Marcus Garvey, Africa for Africans!
Yes.
Africa for Africans! Africa for Africans! Africa for Africans! Ashe.
Hey!
This was a two-way to conquer the people of Africa. When after forcefully occupying their land, they will start teaching them about the religion, foreign religion, that will make them weak, that will break their resistance spirit, their radical spirit. Africans were warriors, but now we have people that even if you call for a peaceful demonstration, they are not willing to come out to demonstrate, even though they keep wailing. So when we talk about religion, religion is an institution that was built to enslave the minds of Africans. And this is why you see countries that are moving forward, they either reverse back to their ancestral religion or they cancel religion altogether. This is the only way we can liberate ourselves. So we must stop this foreign religion, this religion that tells you that if you slap your left cheek, turn the other cheek, that you should forgive. What is forgive? What is forgive? The Jews that constituted the religion of Christianity, did they forgive the people that destroyed, that killed them during the Second World War? Did they forget the Holocaust? They did not forget it. The Jews, they held it to today. So why must they tell us that we should forgive? Forgiveness is for the weak. We must not forgive. We must stand straight. We must remember what they did to our ancestors. For 400 years, we must remember what they did to us during the time of neocolonialism. For almost 100 years, depending on where you are in Africa. So please, do not forget. Remember your ancestors. Remember their sufferings. Remember how they had to go through. Imagine you being in chains for the entirety of your life, not having your own sovereignty, not having your dignity, your humanity taken away from you, and they tell you they brought a religion to you that tell you to forget. No, it is an eye for an eye. That is the African way. It is.
So when the military men come in, they put us to work and to build our country. It's not wrong. Since we are not leaving our country to go and build another man's country. Yeah, we are building our own country. And men have to be instructed. So we feel that the military is those that is going to take the work very properly. Yeah, we give them the mandate, we give them our support, and we give them our strength.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Respect. Yeah, Sahara. Africa.
That why we are here is because of how we are checking all these people from not going to mislead us. That is why they all have to come together, unite, and tell their brothers that no, this time it is the beginning, it is the waking up call for Africa. And every man should come on board. And let's build one Africa.
If one African exists, and it should be exist, what is the way forward of one Africa?
Yeah, everyone have to work hard in all endeavors. You know, the farmer must work hard, the teacher must teach the children the truth. You understand? Because now they corrupt education, and that is where the problem is coming from. So we need good teachers that will train the children on what to do. You see that? So that we can build a beautiful nation.
Thank you so much.
Blessed. My honor.
Boss, do you think with the resources we are having as African, if the Europeans, they leave us, we can utilize our resources very well?
My brother, all Europe is depending on Africa.
Okay.
All Europe is depending on Africa. So when they give us the way for us to control our own resources, they will not have nothing to eat.
I see.
They will not have nothing to live on. So that is why they are fighting us. So they should give us our resources and let us also start to build ourselves towards the challenge ahead of us. I think that is more proper.
Okay, and what do you have to tell the rest of Africans who are out there, who have the knowledge to help Africa develop, to help Africa move forward? What do you have to tell them?
They should not shy away. They should not shy away from all what they are doing, because whatever they are doing, there is a reward. You see, there is a reward. We didn't come to exist just anyhow, but God knows why we are here. You see that? So they should come together and let's stop that discrimination. This one is that and that one is that. No. Come together and build
one
something.
Africa.
One Africa. That is what we are crying for.
Thank you.
Blessed love, my people.